Look, I'm just gonna come out and say it. Life isn't fair. Some people, they're born into families that have resources and figured out how to be successful, while others are born into poverty and they really have to discover life for themselves. They don't have these mentors that have already figured it out. Some people, they're born good looking, while others, they're born with diseases and other limiting issues. But no matter where you are or what battles that you currently face, you still have the potential to create the abundant life that you crave, that you deserve. Take a look at David Goggins. The guy used to work a minimum wage job, killing cockroaches. He was 300, maybe 320 pounds, and had absolutely no successful people in his life. But he had this vision of becoming a Navy SEAL, and despite all odds, he started working out and lost 100 pounds in 1 year, and he became a Navy SEAL, and now look at him. He's one of the world's most ferocious athletes. So clearly, just because you're born at a disadvantage in life, it doesn't dictate where your life is going to go. No, not at all. Now, how your life pans out is completely up to you. Now, with that being said, there's two mistakes that most people make that keep them stuck in a mediocre life. The first is that they keep making excuses and blaming their lack of success on their circumstances or external environment. They think that just because they don't have a rich family or good looks, that they can't hit their goals. And you might have this assumption as well. But let me ask you a question. How is holding on to that belief that you aren't good enough to hit your goals helping you live a better life? Is it helping you progress and go after your goals? No. So what good does you holding on to that belief do? And secondly, we just showed you that regardless of your circumstances, you can escape, just like David Goggins. So if you find yourself playing the victim game and blaming external factors or other people for not having the life you want, I challenge you to let go of those today. Now, the second mistake that most ambitious men make is really that they put so much time and energy to improve their life, but they can't seem to stick to their word consistently, or they can't stick to their word to do the things that will improve their life. And what happens is they tell themselves they're going to work out, eat healthy, or be productive consistently, and goes good for a few days, but after a week, they're back into their old patterns and ruts. And the thing is, they end up feeling demoralized and hopeless, and then they quit. But the reality is that they haven't hit their goals yet simply because they're following a broken formula that the motivational industry has been feeding us. They keep saying that in order to change your life, all you need is more willpower and motivation. But look, when has relying on willpower or motivation ever produced the results that you want? Did it work for you on your last New Year's resolution? I'm gonna guess not, otherwise you wouldn't be watching this video right now. Now, let me elaborate, because you're probably thinking, well, how is this formula broken? And it's broken because it's going against how you are hardwired as a human. But let me explain. So you have two parts of your brain. You have the left or conscious mind, and then you have the right or subconscious mind. Now the reality is you have three main parts, but for the sake of this, you have your conscious mind and your subconscious mind. Now, 90 to 95% of the decisions that you make in your entire day, they're actually made with your subconscious mind. And to really exemplify this, have you ever been driving home before and then you zone out for like 5 or maybe 10 minutes? And then you zone back in and all of a sudden you're at your destination already? You're probably like, well, how the heck did I get here? I wasn't consciously driving. And you're right, you weren't consciously driving, so Your subconscious mind took over. But you're probably wondering, okay, well, how did my subconscious mind get me to take action? The answer is through your habits. Now, when you tell yourself that you're gonna change your actions and behaviors, aka I'm gonna start working out, I'm gonna start eating healthy, I'm gonna start being productive, you're using your conscious mind. But you've already programmed your subconscious mind to not do those actions. And this is when you get into something that I call the brain battle. You got your conscious mind saying, let's improve our life. Let's change our actions and behaviors so that we can feel better about ourselves. And then you have your subconscious mind over here and saying, nope, we're not gonna make change. And your subconscious mind sees this as a survival mechanism, which is why it's so hard to break. And which one do you think wins this battle when they're contradicting each other? Yeah, as you already discovered, it's your subconscious mind over here, or the habits it has created, which is why you always fall back into your old patterns and ruts, despite how motivated you are to change your life. And that's why your New Year's resolutions, they never work. And that's also why this is a broken formula. So you're probably wondering, well, okay, how do I escape this trap, Adam? And the only way is by getting your subconscious mind to work with your conscious mind. In the New Era of Health, we call this acquiring the mind of a conqueror. And without it, your life, it's gonna stay exactly how it is right now. Except that deep feeling that's in your gut, that's telling you that you're on the wrong path in life, it's gonna keep on growing like a tumor. And the scariest part is the longer you wait to acquire the mind of a conqueror, the harder it will be. Now, the good news is that if you do want to acquire the mind of a conqueror, we have an upcoming 7-day challenge where basically I'm gonna grab your hand, I'm gonna hold it and walk you through our step-by-step process. And basically at the end of this, all your procrastination, all your anxiety and self-doubt will be forever gone. And not only that, you're gonna notice that you'll simply find yourself in a fun-loving attitude and with the confidence that you need to pursue your ambitions. In fact, one of our students, Steven, after he acquired the mind of a conqueror, he started his own business. And not only that, they've been crushing it. Within literally, I think it was the first month, maybe the first 2 months, they already became wildly profitable. The moral of the story is, if you want to become the best version of yourself, you must acquire the mind of a conqueror. Otherwise, you'll continue down this same path, hoping and wishing for your life to magically change. Now, look, you can find the links to the challenge below, but if you made it this far in the video, it shows me that you're meant to be a part of our army of conquerors because you haven't given up to improve yourself in your life. The fact that you're watching this video is proof of that. And I can't really say how much I respect that and admire that because a lot of people, they would have quit, but that isn't you. So I would love for you to officially join us by subscribing and liking this video. It helps us in growing the channel so that we can reach more ambitious men that are like you. And also, I'd love to meet you. Leave a comment below and tell me one struggle that you've been facing that I might be able to help with, or simply say hi just so I can see your name and formally meet you. I love seeing each and every one of you. So go ahead, subscribe, like, check out the challenge below, leave a comment, and I'll see you in the next video.